Look, I focus on signs, I focus on max, I focus on bricks, I focus on hands. Too many house, so I route through strands. Bags in the front, then I boost to the back. Tone is 30, I throw like I'm Steph, bitch. I got 1.5, bitch, and I'm smoking that dab, bitch. Free the Mac, 7 and 1. Niggas talk get shot with a gun. Smoking on top like nigga, what's up? I don't give a fuck, you know I'm a dumb. That nigga I put in the trunk. Nigga be pussy, them nigga be dumb. Like, just show me a bit, like, just show me a LA, man. I'm from the south, she shot their mouth. We from the H, we are running our house.
Welcome back to another episode of the wonderful, the amazing Dragon Quest X. We are doing another event here. It's the Koopa. Go ahead and subscribe and like. But you know I love these events. This is actually this is a long time coming, baby. Long time coming, because when I first started this game back early 2023. And I figured out that they had clarity done and everything, and I was figuring out all the setup and whatnot. This event was actually running, and then right when I figured everything out is when it stopped. So on top of that, and on top of this game just being released to the public and me not being able to play it, I've played Dragon Quest 3 before, but you know, I haven't played the remake quite yet. I feel like this one is just appropriate, and it's also been a long time coming, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let me go ahead and explain a little bit about what we're doing today. So this is the Dragon Quest 3 event. Basically what you do is it's quite similar as the DQ1 event, where you fight the Dragon Lord. This time we're fighting Zoma, and yeah, you basically just go through the entire last dungeon of Dragon Quest 3. You fight the 3 legendary evils, and then you fight Zoma, and it's a pretty fun time. What they do is they seal your level to 45, is about the max level in that game, and then they give you, I think there's just a choice of 4 classes. You get Sage, Hero, Warrior, or Priest. I think they just give you the choices of those 4 classes. And honestly, I like the Sage class the most. It's what I've always kind of gelled with in RPGs and stuff like that, the Mage class. The Mage slash Party Buff class. So that's what I will be using this time. It's what I usually use for this event. Excuse me, I have my coffee here that I'm going to stir a little bit. Yeah, I usually play the Sage. Over on this boss, you do have a choice. You do have a choice on what class to play. And you do have a choice when it comes to whether or not to do the actual dungeon or not. I don't know if there's an option like this in the remake or whatnot, but there's like a back door. So you can basically just turn around and fight the boss immediately, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, is what we do in this video. But yeah, you do this quest to get a couple of cosmetics. There's a couple of stamp books as well, so you can have fun talking to your friends in Zoma speak. But yeah, that's the general gist of it. That's the general wide scope of it. God, I love the Sage outfit. That is, wow, that is amazing. Essentially, this is the tavern area. I think this is a town. It's supposed to be a town in 3 or something. I'm not even really entirely sure. But what I do know is that a lot of the remake areas for Dragon Quest 3 are very well constructed, if to say the least. I do very much enjoy just seeing these Dragon Quest like areas realized in 3D. Like, if there was a 3D Chrono Trigger remake, this is really how I would like to see it. In my eyes, I feel like this is the best way it could be represented. Because this is a very timeless art style in general. Extremely timeless. So, you know, I'd say if they've been rocking this shit since 2012, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if that's when the conception of a Chrono Trigger remake actually came to be. Because it's kind of a timeless game. I feel like 2012 was kind of the era where they're like, RPGs are coming back, so you know, I wouldn't really be surprised they made this game and they were like, I wonder if we just put Chrono in here, what would that look like? Because Toriyama has this like timeless art style, and I feel like they just hit the nail on the head with not too polygon pornographic, but at the same time, there's just got enough detail to leave you wanting more. All right, so here we go. Probably gonna mute when I do that from now on. But yeah, here's the dungeon. It's not that long of a dungeon, but I suppose back in Dragon Quest III, they might even have extended it for the remake. But I suppose back in Dragon Quest III, you know, you didn't have too many healing items. The enemies were a lot stronger. Yeah, you see here, this is me realizing nobody wants to do the dungeon, so we'll just fight. We'll just fight. Yeah, it's not that crazy difficult. You do have to go through a battle with a bunch of stone golems first before you start. But yeah, other than that, not too crazy. I do love this first cutscene with Zoma, as you guys have seen in the intro. It's a very fun scene. Zoma has voice acting, and I think this was like my first introduction to the voice acting in this game. Of course, because I saw this one before I even basically started the game. I didn't really get a chance to play it too much. I don't know about you, but whenever I'm starting a new MMO and there's an event going on, I always kind of miss it because I'm too busy doing all of the new MMO stuff. Like it takes me a full day in an MMO just to get through like the tutorial and stuff, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta do other shit. Like I guess that was 3 hours of my life gone. I have to like get outside. I have to breathe. Usually have some annoying work to do that nobody likes. I also love in this cutscene that they have the old school like 8-bit sound effects combined with the, you know, modern explosion sound effects and, you know, all this stuff. You know, they have the pixelated intro. Whenever you use a sphere of light, it sounds like a Game Boy game. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, but we love it. It's just the way they like to give us our nostalgia. I feel like sounds and smells are like the easiest way into the nostalgia as well. Yeah, that makes sense. So here we have Zoma. Yeah, when you do the skip, you don't have to fight the other 2 bosses, or the other 3 bosses. So yeah. The basic strat here, you want to have your warrior push him around. Umful is really good to have on the warrior and the hero. And then basically I just keep applying bounce every once in a while because he does have a lot of spells he uses, mostly ice spells. We have Kafriz for damage. Don't really focus on using Boom because that it's AoE first of all, and second of all it's really slow. So yeah, I just kind of bounce between these 3 moves. If somebody needs a revive, I do the revive. There are a few Cole's Calls, but we have our buddy Akira here as our priest. So we really shouldn't have too many problems with healing. The thing is, the AI is definitely the best healer in this game, 110%. So if you ever need Like if you ever have a problem with healing or anything like that in this game, you know, you just go in with 3 people and get an AI healer, and I assure you, you will be fine. It's also pretty fun to be a damage dealer in this game, I will admit. So it's really not like you want to play healer. I always feel like I'm trash at healer in this game, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I think if I had to guess, I really don't know what the moves are for warrior. I think they have like the whipping boy and attack attacker, probably something like that. Something like a brave slash or something maybe as well. And then I think the hero has like the heal and the not the buff, but the electric attacks, the zap. So whenever you see him doing that, I think that's the hero's work. It's a pretty interesting boss, and I like that he doesn't go down in like 5 seconds. Kind of like the Dragon Lord would sometimes. Interesting area too. I feel like they remade this entire like throne perfectly. Like it looks really good. See, yeah, he has the giant ice, and he's got beautiful death where he did like 80 damage for each icicle that he shoots at you. He shoots about like 8 for that. And he can freeze. Now what's interesting about this is that when you get frozen in this event, there's actually an animation for it. And one of the main things I've complained about in this game for the longest time is that when you get frozen in-game, in like the regular game, that status effect has no animation for it. You kind of just stop when you get frozen in the game. But when you get frozen by Zoma here, as I think we've showcased before, there's an icicle that appears around you. So it's not like they can't do an animation for the freeze. So I don't know what the hell is going on there, or if we'll ever get a frozen animation. Maybe it's a culture thing that I'm just missing. I really don't know. See, you can see right there. There's his little ice cube body behind Zoma there, and that does not happen in the regular game, I assure you. So, yeah, funny things. I always tend to notice like the most minuscule and unneeded details, you know. Matters to me though. Well, this is one of the few games where I'm like, the graphics are so good that I do not want to be deprived of any of these amazing animations. We're working him down. He's already got half health. I think most of the fight here should be pretty smooth sailing. The problem here is that when we're all bunched together, or when I don't have bounce on and he uses that crazy AoE ice spell, those are the only options that can really destroy us here. But just like the Dragon Lord, this can go awry very quickly with a few false steps. So you really have to stay on your toes. You really do. See, there's the beautiful death. The hero can survive it, strangely enough. And then there's the huge ice. Nobody got frozen this time. No, wait, hero did. Yeah. What you have to remember about Zoma in this little event here is that like most other AIs in this game, he can really be stumped by just running away from him a lot. The positioning in this game is very vital for everything, which is why I like being a ranged class. Because when you're a ranged class and someone starts chasing you, you can literally like waste 2 of their turns by running around the map. They also waste turns by running up to you to do spells on you and whatnot. And then the shock as well can stop them between animations. I know if you're warrior, I don't know if the warrior has this move, but I know if you're a warrior, you have the lost break whenever they are angry to make their rage subside, and then they lose a turn as well. So there's a lot of ways to make these guys lose turns, but see, like this right here, when he's caught against the warrior and he's sumoing, I could have survived for longer by like going against the corner and really having him push the warrior. But not always necessary. It's always scary in this boss too, because I feel like they give you like the exact amount of MP you would need to wreck him. Also, guys, let me know if you want me to do playthrough of Dragon Quest 3 Remake. You know, it might actually justify me to purchase the game, because honestly, I don't see the point. I don't. I love Dragon Quest, but at the same time, it just doesn't seem like a very good product. Like, they didn't try that hard with the remake. And I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm just saying it's very underwhelming. You know, extremely underwhelming. I can't put myself behind buying a product since the Dark Prince really disappointed me for Dragon Quest Monster series. Like, it was like a mobile game. Like a mobile gacha game that you paid for. It was weird. It was weird. But it just felt very cash grabby. A lot of stuff from 2024 felt that way for me. Like, I think, what was it? Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance felt very cash grabby to me too. And honestly, 2025, year of the truth, I can't justify draining my wallet dry. I already couldn't justify paying for the sub for this game for a while, but I was like, fuck it, you know? I love this too much. And then I thought, like, 10 years into the future, would I still want to play this game? And I legitimately think I would. Like, I hope they never shut these servers down. This is probably the most relaxing, most enjoyable, most therapeutic game I've played in a long time. And I love the Zoma event. It's very fun. It's got this wonderful cutscene at the end. You know, the rewards aren't really that good. You only do this for cosmetics, right? So, I mean, if you want to look like Dragon Quest 3 characters, sure. But I really don't. I really don't care. That's about it, though, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Once again, this is literally just for cosmetics. There's a couple stamps you can get. You know, I think you can get like magic water and lottery tickets or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a fun thing. And I'm not too mad about missing it before, but I'm glad I got to experience it this time. It's been a chill time in Dragon Quest so far. I hope they get new events, because so far I've only been experiencing the older remake events, you know? So get my fingers crossed for the future. This is such a good area too. Good area, good music. I love it, I love it. So Zelos is going to go back, do his thing. Back to Estoltia. And I hope everybody has a good day. Remember to like, subscribe, follow the channel, follow the Twitch. Maybe I'll start streaming soon. The reason why I haven't streamed a lot lately, by the way, is because my latency with my PC is bad. So I really want to be able to stream smoothly. And we will figure it out. We will figure it out. So once I figure it out, we'll be back live, guys. I love you. I'll see you soon. And peace out.
You was stuck in my